All right, I'm Craig, and I have Matt here with me, who was playing Victor Desmond.
Hey.
So, you're dead now.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your character?
Well, if anything, so I came to the conclusion with the character that being dead was the only way that he was going to be able to talk to the dead. So, like, his dad never was able to do it because his dad technically didn't die. He's just a brain in a jar that didn't die because he was too afraid. So during the demon encounter, after he got hit, Victor realized that his way of speaking to his mom or anyone that has been killed is to become dead himself. And once he realized there's more than just the reality he's seeing, like, he was limiting himself by being alive.
What's some of the backstory of your character?
So basically, we'd gone over it by the campfire, but his father was this explorer who would go out and he would take him and his wife, Victor and his wife.
His father and his mother were both.
Yeah, they're both explorers. They would take Victor out, so he grew up exploring. So none of that stuff was new to him. But then at some point, I think his mother dies.
There was a...
It's been a while. It's been like 3 days since I read the...
There was a storm while you were sailing off the coast of China,
Yes.
and she died during the storm.
So beyond normal mourning, like that, the time of grieving was kind of over. But then Victor's dad became ever more solemn as he started to explore more, right? But he became different about it. Like, and it wasn't just because his wife is dead kind of thing. It was just this like darker edge to it, and eventually that's what got him killed. And Victor never knew why exactly until I think there's something else written here. Hold on. It's a very complicated backstory that I lost most of the...
When the Adventurers Club assumed that your father had died because he'd been missing for long enough, they had the funeral. You were given rights to go through his possessions, where you found the ring and in his journal describing his attempt to try and find a way to speak with the dead because he thought that his wife had been murdered during that storm, rather than just simply being a casualty of it.
Yeah. So hence his obsession with the ring, everything, the obsession with the ring, the finding his father, and then where the real insanity happened for him was after finding, or at least how I would have pictured it, is that after finding his father, being a brain in the jar, that's where he kind of really snapped. And the Victor Desmond from the first couple episodes was gone, and now there was this weird, having crazy ideas, obsession about talking to the dead, all the real weird decisions that I started making, the crazy ones, that was post the jar moment.
Mm-hmm. Do you believe that your character achieved his goals?
For the most part, I think he has a conclusion, which when playing Call of Cthulhu is not something you usually get. So I'm happy that I was able to wrap up any sort of story. Maybe it's not the perfect way to end it, but I mean, I got at least some kind of closure, which is more than most people get when playing this. So I'm happy with it.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything more you would like to add? Or any questions you might have?
So now that since this comes out, this will come out after the whole episode, so everyone will know what happened. So now that I know that there was a being that could destroy all humanity, I think if Victor was allowed to live, he would have saw that the best way for everyone to communicate with the dead was for everyone to be dead in this weird like Sephiroth like justification. Therefore, everyone could talk to their loved ones and everyone throughout time and all that, and everyone gets to talk to each other and everyone's happy now because everyone's dead. And the only one who doesn't get to enjoy that is his coward father, who was too scared to die and kept his brain in a jar.
Fair enough. Well,
so it's probably good that he got flapped to death by a tentacle.
Fair enough. Well, I hope you enjoyed the game.
Yeah, it was good.
And we'll see how everyone else fares.
All right.